Hello everybody, my name is La Vida, virtual life. And we're back with some more Lords of the Fallen. Game crashed, unfortunately. Hello, Mr. Krabs! Thanks for coming back to the stream, buddy. See if we can't beat this game. Here, after our post-crash experience. Shall we? Have you had a good day, my friend? I hope you have. Bartholomew's Hammer. Hope you've had a good day, my dude. Alright, that looks like boss up there. See a little something to jump. There we go. Oh. I need mining level 92 amethyst crystals, drop unidentified minerals for drop 20% expert, 240 for mining gloves and superior gloves. Make expert mining glove. Jesus. So you're working on mining amethyst, huh? Oh man, that does sound kind of boring. But you're pro, Krabs. You can do it. I believe in you, dude. I believe in you, Krabs. Mining 84. Oh, you're pretty close. 84 to 92. I mean, I know it's long, but you're pretty close. You're pretty close. That's a lot, though. Okay. I see a wiggly boy. And wiggly boy means it's a fake! It's a fake! Whoa! Alright, let's check it out. This is brutal. Good. Oh, fuck. Me. Sorry. Language, I know. Where are you going? Go away! Go away! So rude! So rude! Right says back! EE's back! Sorry, my game crashed. Got me some real surgeon clothes from a hospital. Oh, yeah? For Halloween? You going to a little? You gonna do a little Halloween party or something? How did you know it was a fake one, Krabs? It had a little tail that was wiggling. So if you look at items, I'll show you. If you look at items like this one, the tail doesn't wiggle that much, see? I mean, it wiggles a little bit, but the ones that are fake can really wiggle. So, yeah, that's how I know. That's how I know. Can you spoil Spider-Man 2 for Raitza? No. Raitza will play it eventually. Oh, this looks like a boss. Oh well. Whatever. Who cares? If we die, we die. Thank you for the likes, I appreciate that. Ooh. Looks like a Japanese kind of looking boss. This could be pretty hard. Sundered Monarch. Hey, buddy. Oh, he not happy. You had an exchange student? Cool. I've been to Argentina. It's a cool place, man. It's a cool place. EE already platinumed the game. He knows everything about it. Krabs. He got platinum. He platinumed all the games. All the Spider-Mans. So don't spoil it for right side. Yeah. He looking angies. Whoa. Oh. This is probably going to be 2 phases, I suspect. Oh, I thought I dodged that, but I guess not. Oh, I definitely dodged that first attack, but it looked like it still had an active hitbox. Pretty sketchy, man. Oh, AoE. Big chunky health bar, that's for sure. Oh, okay. Next attempt, maybe. Maybe we can get him to phase 2. I'm sure there's a phase 2. This is too easy. Whoa! Okay. Okay. He has so much health. That's kind of cool. Oh. Man, the frame rate's atrocious. Okay, we didn't do too bad there. This is Thor's brother. We didn't do too terribly on that attempt. And we were in Umbral already. Not my favorite. Not my favorite boss in the game. Also, there's probably 2 phases, I suspect. So we need to play better in the first and second phase. But we're learning the attacks. He's got quite a few. I wonder if there's any way to tell the difference between when he uses the AoE that looks like a ring and when, like, on the outside and then the inside. I don't know. I'm not sure. Oh, that's the seed where we were, right here. Huh. Did not need to use a vestige seed there then. Didn't even realize that's where we were. Oh well, whatever, who cares? There's one that's closer. Yeah, there's one that's a bit closer. To the boss. But, I mean, it's not very far, really. It's a little bit of an annoying run back, but... It's not too bad. God of War Thor. It's pretty annoying. Well, get him with some more attacks while he's warming up. Oh, he shot me. Fucker. Wow, that hit me. Whoa. Oh, that didn't quite roll out of that one, unfortunately. Whoa! The range! Can you not be in the corner? Oh, that hit me. Rude. Whoa. What's that attack? Oh, that's the one that follows you. Right. That miss? Both of those attacks missed, huh? Oh. Wow. Okay. I think there's probably gonna be two phases here. Wow. That's the get off me attack right there. Ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba. Phase 2. No? Oh, that's pretty easy. First attempt? Second. Second. That's not the end boss, though, right? We gotta have at least one more. Yeah. Welcome back. Sorry the game crashed, yeah. Sucks. Yeah, that's not the end boss. Okay, that's good. It was pretty fun, though. I liked it. Wasn't bad. It was a little easy, I would say. But I am at pretty high levels, so I don't know. I'm not trying to brag or anything. You know. His remembrance. Look at his creepy hand. Maybe a different ending? No, that's an NPC side quest, I think. The Tortured Prisoner. I think that's a side quest. As far as I know. Level 150! How much do I need for another upgrade? 100 more? Something tells me we can get that. Before we go on, here, I'll just use one of these. There we go. Okay. Rest. The Tortured Prisoner. I don't know if you found that. If you found that side quest, lady. It's too bad we never were able to complete it on one episode instead of having to wait. It's been annoying, but... Hello, my lady.
So my husband finally lies dead.
Yeah.
A merciful end after a life long outlived.
She's royalty, huh? Mm-hmm.
Oh, promise. Look at what we became. Thank you, friend. As much as it pains me, my past is clear to me once more. Regicide is rarely viewed as a favor, but for both that and your efforts in freeing me from the grip of madness, I, Queen Sophia of Mornstead, would see you rewarded with this token.
Oh, thanks.
You have no more rage, no more hatred, and I had my fill of grief and sorrow long, long ago. I cannot undo what I did, but deserved or not, all I want now
is my two front teeth. Two front teeth. She dead? Got a trophy, a Queen's Rest. Sophia bestows a final favor. That's cool. Okay. Am I in Umbral right now? No. Just sounds like it. She was the king's wife. Yes, she was. That's kind of an annoying side quest as well, but not as annoying as I've heard of the ones who are the ones in the to get the dark ending. the Umbral ending, which I think I'd like to go for once the game is patched. I'm not going to play it until it gets fixed up. But... we at the end? Was that the final boss? I really doubt it, right? There's got to be one more, huh? At least. Look at this guy. Interact.
I look upon you with pity, my lost child. For you have been deceived and enslaved by forces who regard you as nothing more than an instrument.
That's probably true.
Through which they might enact their blasphemous will and prevent my rightful return. They speak of light while offering you nothing but blindness.
School voice acting.
Weak hypocrites relying on the malignant power of Umbral. With one breath, then decrying it with another. They brand me evil, a tyrant, and yet I offer you something they will not. A choice.
Oh.
Reject the fanatical crusaders and the deranged servants of the self-proclaimed judge.
Oh.
Dismiss all of their false dogma and the torturous mission to which they have bound you. And only then will you know freedom. And if you would hear it, the truth.
Oh shit. Do nothing. Enter the Rogar realm. I'm going in. I'm going in! Different ending maybe if I pick do nothing? I don't know. I don't know. Or maybe that those endings were impossible to get. I'm not sure. Do we have another dungeon? Oh. 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 Adir the bereft exile, huh?
Why do you refuse to open your eyes to their manipulations? To millennia of shameful distortions of the truth? For eons, I stood as mankind's guardian, shepherding them with wisdom and love. Yet in return, I was betrayed. Those three power-hungry malefactors who declared themselves judges turned my own children against me and waged a terrible war of needless slaughter. The judges and their crazed followers butchered those who remained loyal to me. And when I created the Rogar,
Oh, it's got a rune on it.
put an end to the madness, they too were no match for the heathen.
So that's what we gotta do. Kill the rune boys.
Even I fell. Although the judges found themselves unable to kill a god.
Yeah, that's what we gotta do.
Their best efforts.
At least during phase 1.
In a world left blackened and corpse-choked by their crusade, the judges banished me to this barren realm,
This is kinda cool.
which has served as my prison ever since. Meanwhile, mankind set about ruling themselves.
getting spicy in here.
And yet, how little time passed before the judges themselves were raised to the status of demigods, figures of worship, their real ambition all too clear. Yet an outcome.
Ow. Should probably do some fire-resistant armor or something here, huh?
How much blood has been spilled in their names since my banishment? Far more than was ever spilled in my name.
This is kind of cool.
And now, after all the time mankind have had to shape their own destiny, see what they have made of it. War, greed, hatred, suffering, chaos. They believed they were capable of guiding themselves, but have been proven sorely mistaken. Mankind needs me now more than ever.
Should probably put on fire-resistant armor here, I think.
And what of other beings who claim godhood? Where are they? What of Aureus and the abhorrent Umbral creature? They are cowards, hiding in false light and obfuscating shadow. Deeming you unworthy of their presence, their community.
Yeah, it's got to be 2 phases here, right?
Here I stand before you.
This is pretty easy.
True words and open arms. For I love all of my children.
It's cool, though. I like it. It's like Deacons of the Deep. Not that that's the best boss in Dark Souls, but, you know, it's cool. It's different.
Listen to me. You must stop this before you allow yourself to condemn all of mankind for eternity. I am not your enemy, only what my own enemies fear. The loss of the dominion they have established for themselves in my absence. Cease your misguided violence. Now. You are in the presence of a god-human. Your god. I formed you from nothing and can just as easily
Not die?
destroy you. Yet you would dare defy my will. The world
I'm defying.
in which you exist is my world, my home, and yet mankind, my own creation, exiled me from it. You have no idea what it is to suffer such a monstrous betrayal. Or to endure the ages of torment which follow.
This guy's stronger or something? Oh, he's... I see. A beating heart. It's creepy, dude. Can you stop running away?
Kneel before me and beg for forgiveness. Not just for your own hubris and treachery, but those of your entire deplorable kind. You are in the presence of a god-human. Your god.
I don't know what that was. Some sort of bomb. Can I shoot it? Ah, okay. I lost. Well,
Of your entire deplorable kind.
I don't know how I feel about that too much. Obviously, there's some sort of mechanic. Maybe I'm supposed to soul flay it. Or something. That's a little bit annoying. Timed bomb. Oh, you have to do it fast? So do I need to keep looking for the, Do I need to keep looking for more of the creatures to kill? Or was there another step that I needed to do? It was timed. I see. Were there more creatures to kill that I just didn't see enough of them, or? You are in the presence of a god human. A god human. Is he gonna talk to me again the whole time? Yeah.
Why do you refuse to open your eyes to their manipulations? To millennia of shameful distortions of the truth. For eons, I stood as mankind's guardian, shepherding them with wisdom and love. Yet in return, I was betrayed. Those three power-hungry malefactors who declared themselves judges turned my own children against me, and waged a terrible war of needless slaughter. The judges and their crazed followers butchered those who remained loyal to me. And when I created the Rogar as a means to put an end to the madness, they too were no match for the heathen forces.
The heathen forces.
Even I fell. Although the judges found themselves unable to kill a god, despite their best efforts. With a world left blackened and corpse-choked by their crusade, the judges banished me to this barren land, which has served as my prison ever since. Meanwhile, mankind set about ruling themselves, free from the divine oppression of which they accused me. And yet, how little time passed before the judges themselves were raised to the status of demigods. Figures of worship, their real ambition all too clear. Yet an outcome. The people deluded
Boss is genderless. It's an interesting boss for sure.
How much blood has been spilled in their names since my banishment?
I don't know if I like it too much though.
Never spilled in
Seems
mine.
kind of meh.
And now, after all the time mankind have had to shape their own destiny, see what they have made of it. War, greed,
Seems kind of boring, honestly.
chaos. They believed they were capable of guiding themselves, but have been proven sorely mistaken. Mankind
I don't have enough heals for this.
now more than ever. And what of other beings who claim godhood? Where are they? What of Aureus and the abhorrent umbral creature? They are cowards, hiding in foresight and obfuscating shadow, deeming you unworthy of their presence, their communion. And yet, here I stand before you with true words and open arms. For I love all of my children, even the wayward ones.
Alright, where's the other boys?
Listen to me.
We get him?
Must stop this before you allow yourself to condemn all of mankind for eternity.
Blah blah blah,
I
enemy
look upon
smashing.
you with pity, my lost child. For you have been deceived and enslaved by forces who regard you as nothing more than an instrument through which they might enact their blasphemous will and prevent my rightful return.
We get him. We win! That's kind of a lame final boss. Maybe there's phase 2. Boss's annoying talk. That's alright. Well, that's the Radiant ending, I believe. Fallen. The light of Umbral Lamp knows no satiation, even consuming a god. Oh. Satiation. Satiated. Aureus' will done by heresy-tainted champion, rewarded only with annihilation. With renewed influence, Aureus unleashes his radiance to purify those deemed transgressors. I'll have to get the dark ending next time. In light, they fall. This is the ending? Just some text? Please tell me there's at least a cutscene or something. What? Oh, that's lame, dude. Not even a cutscene? I mean, I guess there's some light piercing down you can see. I don't know what to say, man. Okay, let's talk about this game here. A lot's been said about it. That's the final boss, but at least for one ending. It's probably different. If you go to the dark ending, it's probably a different final boss. I would imagine. I hope. There's some good things here. The worlds are cool. I think they're designed pretty well for the most part. The graphics are very nice. The music is nice. The voice acting is nice. So there's some good things. It's there's a lot of content. It's definitely worth the $60. Like in terms of just raw amount of content, there's tons and tons of secrets and lots of cool builds and tons of weapons and stuff. Yeah, so I like certain things about the game. I don't think it's terrible, but unfortunately, I can't give it too high of ratings. The biggest issue is the performance. The game performs so poorly. It's crashed a lot on me. And every time Listrimard was helping me figure this out, every time the game autosaves, which is a lot, and I don't think you can turn it off, there's a huge, on PS5 at least, there's a huge frame drop, which is honestly unacceptable. It makes it unplayable, somewhat unplayable. I also don't care very much for the lack of enemy variety. There's not that many different types of enemies. The bosses were pretty fun for the most part, though, I would say that. I actually think the bosses are pretty good, except that last boss was such a disappointment. Such a disappointment. They did end up putting in the new item tab, which is good, but there needs to be more work. A lot more work on the performance. A lot more. You can't be putting out a game like this and charging full price and then having performance like that. It's unacceptable, honestly. It's really quite unacceptable. Let's see. I also don't care for the encounters too much. It feels more like Dark Souls 2, where they just throw like 20 enemies at you at the same time and expect you to deal with it. Especially with terrible, and when you have really, really bad frame rate, it becomes almost unseeable what's going on. Yeah, story, to be honest, seems pretty mid. Yeah, it didn't, to me, it didn't grab me much. Let me just put it this way, it's not like I'm playing Elden Ring or Bloodborne where I want to really dive deep in the lore. I'm not going to be watching not right now anyway. I'm sure there's some amazing YouTubers out there who do lore on this game, but I'm not really that interested in learning about the lore. The side quests also didn't do much for me. I like the exploration and how much there is to explore in the game, but I didn't care that much for the side characters. They didn't do much for me, even though their voice acting was pretty good. I don't know what they change on New Game Plus, so that's something I need to, before I did any sort of final review, I would need to look and see what replayability there is, but there seems to be a good amount of replayability here. I think there's like 4 different endings and different classes to unlock. Let's see if we unlocked anything at the end here. Yeah, I did. So I unlocked 2 classes when I played the game. I unlocked this one, Radiant Purifier, and I also unlocked the Dark Crusader or something like that, whatever it was called, Umbral Crusader, something like that. Yeah, that's something also to say. The online is horrible. You can begin a new game +1 for a higher difficulty challenge. Beware, ancient vestiges are reduced with each new game level, so you'll need to rely on vestige seedlings. No way! Why? Why? That is so dumb. They take away your bonfires every time you go higher and higher into New Game Plus? No, that is so dumb. The game is hard enough as it is. You don't need to take away bonfires. There's not even very many in the whole game. Oh, I do not agree with this challenge, with this design decision. Anyway, I do want to play this game again, but not until it's... I do want to play this game again, but not until it's patched. The online is terrible. The frame issues in the online are really, really bad, crabs. The other thing is when you're too far away from somebody, you like automatically warp to them. Except then, if they're still moving, you might just be automatically warping over and over and over again. It's really, honestly, disappointing. The PvP, I haven't played very much of it, but just the action and the performance of the game just destroy the PvP, in my opinion. Yeah, I don't care for it at all. I also think that it costs way too much in these PvP. Let me show you. If you want to get all of the loot from these PvP covenants, it takes just a ginormous amount of online play to get all of the loot from it. It would take way too long. It would take hundreds of hours, assuming the connections even work at all. So I honestly, yeah. In the state the game is right now, I can't rate it very highly. I wouldn't say it's bad game, but if I was rating this on a scale of 1 to 100 or 0 to 100, I'd probably give it about a 60, I should say, a 60. I really like a 6 out of 10. I can't recommend the game right now until it's patched. It's honestly, it's kind of one of the worst experiences I've had. Even though it's a fun game, it's kind of been one of the worst in terms of performance gameplay issues that I've had in a long time. A long time. So I would say, if you like Souls games, you should play this, but wait till it's patched, because right now it's terrible. So yeah, I'd probably give it about... Which version is it? Well, PC is behind. I mean, PlayStation is behind. But in this state right now, I could not recommend it. I don't know. I'll have to look. Does it say? Does it say on the credits or on the we could quit out of the game and find out, right? It should tell us when we're on the title screen probably. Here, let me level up real quick. Let me level up real quick. Content. I'm sure there will be a DLC. I might play the DLC. Honestly, I'm not really sure though. I'm definitely not gonna buy it if the game is in this pathetic of a state. So let's see. Let's quit out and see what version we're on. Yeah, I'd say right now like 6 out of 10. Honestly, not good enough. Not good enough. Crashes, performance issues, just not good enough. Let's see. Is it even gonna load? What are we in here? Does it say? Version 1.1249 is what we're in right now. So, yep, that'll do it. Pretty disappointing, but not horrible. The ideas are good here. The Umbral is an interesting mechanic. The levels are very well designed. The music is cool. The sound effects are cool. The story I don't care much for, but the performance ruins it. This is the latest version. Yeah, they need a lot of fixing here. They need a lot of fixing. Otherwise, I do not recommend it. Sadly. I know that's kind of sad to say, but I do not. Okay, thank you, StreamArt. I appreciate you, dude. Thank you, Mr. Krabs, for hanging out, and Raita, and everybody else on the last stream. I couldn't say thank you because the game crashed, so we'll play this again, but not until it's fixed up. See you next time. Bye-bye.